My beloved child, you stand at a pivotal moment in your life, a crossroads where the weight of uncertainty meets the promise of transformation. You have searched endlessly for answers, feeling lost in the vastness of this world. But hear me now. This is not the end of your journey. It is merely the beginning of something extraordinary. I see the burdens you carry, the scars from battles fought, and the dreams that have yet to manifest. You may feel unseen, but I assure you, my eyes are always upon you. Every trial you've faced has been a divine preparation for the blessings that are on the horizon. Your waiting is not in vain. It is a necessary pause that builds your strength and deepens your faith. Now is the time to rise, to reclaim the hope that has been stirring within you. Do not let fear or doubt dictate your steps. Step boldly into the future I have prepared for you. You are being called to trust like never before, to embrace the promise that the best is yet to come. The clock is ticking, my child. The opportunities to change your life and impact those around you are here and waiting. Will you take that first step? Will you believe that your story is still being written and that the best chapters are yet to unfold? Stay with me until the end of this message, for within these words lies the key to unlocking the future you have longed for. Let us embark on this journey together, for you are not alone. My presence is with you, guiding you toward your destiny. Your heart has carried burdens that you could not comprehend, and in moments of solitude, you have questioned your place in this vast world. Know this, I have seen every tear, heard every unspoken word, and felt every pain you have tried to bury deep within. You may think you are lost, but you are not forgotten. You may feel unseen, but I have always had my eyes upon you. The weight you carry was never meant to be borne alone. Even when you felt abandoned, I was right there beside you, guiding you through the darkest nights and the longest days. In this moment, you may not fully understand why things have unfolded as they have. You have faced disappointments, closed doors, and unforeseen challenges that seem too overwhelming to overcome. But each trial you faced has prepared you, shaping you into a vessel capable of holding greater blessings. Every setback was not meant to destroy you, but to redirect you. Each delay has been part of a greater design, one that you might not see clearly yet. Your dreams were not denied, only delayed for a purpose that is beyond your present understanding. I have allowed the waiting to strengthen you, to build endurance, and to teach you to lean not on your own understanding, but on my unfailing wisdom. You have been searching, sometimes with desperation, for the answers that would give you peace. But peace is not found in explanations. It is found in trust. Trust that I know the plans I have for you, plans to prosper you and not to harm you, plans to give you hope and a future. You were never meant to figure it all out on your own. Surrender is not defeat. It is an act of courage and faith. Let go of the idea that you have to be perfect to be worthy of my love. I chose you not because of your achievements, but because of your heart. It is your willingness to be refined, to be molded in my hands that makes you precious to me. Even when you stumble, my grace is sufficient. My love is steadfast, unwavering, and always reaching toward you. You may feel inadequate, that you lack what it takes to fulfill your calling. But remember, I do not call the equipped, I equip the called. I see potential within you that you cannot yet see. I see gifts that have yet to be fully realized, strengths that will emerge at the right time, and a purpose that is uniquely yours. Your past mistakes do not disqualify you. They prepare you. Every failure has been a lesson. Every fall an opportunity to rise stronger. You are not defined by your past, but by the promise of what you are becoming. Let go of the guilt, the shame, and the regret that have weighed you down. They are not meant to accompany you into your next season. There will be those who do not understand your journey, and that is okay. You are not called to please everyone, but to fulfill the assignment I have given you. Do not let the opinions of others cloud your vision. Walk boldly, knowing that I am with you. Each step, even if uncertain, is a step closer to the fulfillment of my promise for your life. When you feel weak, it is my strength that sustains you. When you feel overwhelmed, it is my peace that calms your spirit. You are not meant to carry burdens alone, for I am the one who carries you. My child, you are never alone. I am here, closer than your next breath, ready to comfort, guide, and lead you into the fullness of my love. You may wonder why certain prayers have gone unanswered, why certain desires remain unfulfilled. It is not because I have ignored your cries, but because I have something better in store. Sometimes the very thing you desire is not what you need at this moment. Trust that I withhold only to protect, to prepare, and to perfect my will in your life. The path ahead may not always be clear, but that does not mean it is not ordained. Walk by faith, not by sight, for the greatest breakthroughs often come when you least expect them. Do not be discouraged by delays. They are not denials. Every waiting season has a purpose, and in time, it will all make sense. You will see how each piece of the puzzle fits perfectly into the bigger picture I have painted for you. Let your heart be filled with gratitude, even in the midst of trials. Gratitude is not merely a response to blessings. It is the key that unlocks them. When you praise me in the storm, you shift the atmosphere around you. You declare that your faith is not based on circumstances, but on my character, which never changes. You are being prepared for a new season, one that will bring the fulfillment of long-awaited promises, but you must be willing to release what no longer serves you. Let go of the old mindsets, the fears, and the doubts that have held you back. Step into the newness that I am offering, for I make all things new. Your life is not an accident. It is a divine orchestration of moments, experiences, and encounters that are leading you to your destiny. You have a purpose that is greater than you realize, one that will impact others and bring glory to my name. Do not underestimate the power of your testimony, for it is a light that shines in the darkness. Even when you feel insignificant, know that you are precious in my sight. You were created with intention, crafted with love, and designed for a purpose that only you can fulfill. Do not be afraid to dream again, to hope again, and to believe that the best is yet to come. This journey is not easy, but it is worth it. The road may be narrow, but it leads to life everlasting. As you continue forward, know that I am your guide, your protector, and your ever-present help. I am your refuge in times of trouble, your strength when you are weak, and your peace in the midst of chaos. My beloved, let go of the striving and simply rest in my presence. You do not have to earn my love. It is freely given. You are my child, chosen, beloved, and deeply valued. Let this truth sink into the depths of your heart, for it is the foundation upon which everything else is built. Your story is not over. It is just beginning. The best is yet to come, and you are exactly where you need to be for this moment. Keep your eyes fixed on me, for I am the author and finisher of your faith. You are learning the value of patience, even when everything inside you urges you to rush ahead. But haste often brings confusion, while waiting cultivates wisdom. Embrace this season of preparation, for it is equipping you for the challenges that lie ahead. There are skills, insights, and strengths being developed within you that you will need for the journey ahead. Every moment is a lesson, each experience a teacher, molding you into who you were always meant to be. There is a part of you that seeks validation, a longing for recognition that often goes unmet. Yet the approval you seek cannot truly fulfill the emptiness that only I can fill. When others fail to see your worth, remember that I do. I see the beauty in the small acts of kindness, the silent prayers whispered when no one is watching, and the love you give without expecting anything in return. These are not unnoticed. They are treasured. In times when the world feels heavy and the weight of your responsibilities seems unbearable, Know that you are never carrying it alone. I am with you, lifting what you cannot, bearing what you should not. You were never designed to navigate this life without me. It is my strength that sustains you, my grace that covers you, and my love that surrounds you. You may have encountered rejection, perhaps more than you thought you could handle, but rejection is often my redirection. It is a shield from paths that were not meant for you. Though the sting of disappointment is real, it is also temporary. I am preparing something far greater than you can currently perceive. Let your heart be open to new beginnings, for not every closed door is a failure. Some are blessings in disguise. Do not be afraid of vulnerability, for it is in your brokenness that my power is made perfect. You do not need to have it all together to be worthy of love. The scars you carry are not marks of defeat, they are symbols of survival. They are testimonies of battles won, of mountains climbed, and of valleys crossed. Embrace your scars, for they are the evidence of my faithfulness. Forgive those who have wronged you, even when the hurt runs deep. Forgiveness is not about condoning the wrongdoing, but about freeing your own soul from the chains of bitterness. Holding on to anger only keeps you bound, while letting go brings freedom. Trust me to handle the justice, for I am the one who vindicates and restores. There will be moments when your faith is tested, when the darkness seems overwhelming and hope feels distant. But faith is not the absence of doubt. It is the courage to believe despite the doubt. Even the smallest mustard seed of faith can move the greatest mountains. Hold on to that, for faith is the bridge between the seen and the unseen, the possible and the impossible. You have questioned your purpose, wondering if you truly matter in the grand scheme of things. The answer is yes. Your existence is not random, nor is it accidental. You are here for a reason, chosen for such a time as this. Every talent, every passion, every dream you carry is a part of a divine blueprint that is unfolding at the right pace. The journey ahead may bring unexpected detours, but do not be discouraged. Detours often lead to destinations that were never on your map, but were always in my plan. Each turn, whether right or wrong in your eyes, brings you closer to the fullness of my vision for your life. Trust the process, even when the path is unclear. When you feel overwhelmed, remember to rest. Rest is not a sign of weakness, it is a divine command to rejuvenate your spirit. Even I rested on the seventh day. Do not let the demands of life steal the peace I have given you. In moments of stillness, you will find clarity. In silence, you will hear my voice more clearly. It is not in the noise, but in the quiet where I speak to your heart. You are not defined by what others say about you. People's opinions are fleeting, but my words are eternal. I call you beloved, chosen, and mine. Let this identity shape your actions, your thoughts, and your entire being. You are not here to conform, but to transform, not to please people, but to fulfill your divine purpose. The challenges you face are not punishments, but stepping stones to greater strength. Each trial teaches endurance, and each hardship builds character. Do not despise the difficult seasons, for they bring forth the fruit of perseverance. What seems impossible now will one day be the testimony you share with others. When the enemy whispers lies of defeat, speak my words of victory. There is power in your tongue, power to bless or to curse, to build or to destroy. Choose to speak life, even when circumstances suggest otherwise. You have authority, not because of who you are, but because of who I am in you. Your prayers are not ignored. They are stored up, waiting for the appointed time. Sometimes the answer is immediate, other times it is delayed, but it is always right on time. Keep praying, keep believing, and keep hoping, for it is in persistent faith that you see the manifestation of my promises. The things you have lost were not meant to destroy you, but to create space for new blessings. Loss is painful, but it is not the end. It is a transition, a necessary pruning that prepares you for greater growth. Do not dwell on what is gone, but focus on what is to come. I am the God of restoration, and what was taken will be returned, multiplied, and renewed. When you feel uncertain, lean into my wisdom. Do not rely solely on your own understanding, for it is limited. My ways are higher, my thoughts deeper. I see the whole picture, not just the part you are in right now. Trust that I am guiding you, even when the road seems winding. Let joy be your strength, not just an emotion that comes and goes. Joy is a choice, a weapon against despair. It is the celebration of my goodness, even when life feels heavy. Let your heart be filled with gratitude, for it opens the doors to more blessings. You may not have everything you want, but you have everything you need. Contentment is not settling for less, but finding peace in what is. Be faithful in the little, for it prepares you for the great. If you can be trusted with small things, you will be given charge over much. The fears you face are often shadows, illusions that have no real power over you. Fear loses its grip when confronted with truth, and the truth is that you are stronger than you realize, braver than you know, and more loved than you can comprehend. The journey is not over, it is just beginning. Do not lose hope, for I am the hope that never fades, the light that never dims, the love that never ceases, and the truth that never changes. You are not alone in this journey. I am with you every step of the way, guiding, protecting, and loving you beyond measure. The days ahead hold opportunities that you have not yet imagined. They will require courage, not because of their difficulty, but because they demand a leap of faith. This leap is not into the unknown, but into my arms. Trust that as you take steps forward, I will meet you there. You will not walk alone. Each stride will be met with my provision. Each obstacle will be faced with my power. You might be tempted to doubt the direction you're taking, wondering if you've made the right choices. Remember, no decision made in alignment with my will is wasted. Even missteps are used to redirect you back to the path intended for you. There is no failure that is final, no wrong turn that cannot be corrected. Let go of the need for perfection. It is my grace that covers your imperfections. I have seen your sacrifices, those moments when you chose to do what was right even when it cost you dearly. These sacrifices were not in vain. Each act of obedience, no matter how small, carries a weight of significance in the spiritual realm. You are sowing seeds of faithfulness that will reap a harvest of abundance in due time. Do not grow weary in well-doing, for you will reap if you do not faint. In times of loneliness, remember that you are never truly alone. I'm closer than the very air you breathe, a constant companion in every season. Though people may come and go, I remain the same yesterday, today, and forever. Relationships may shift, friendships may change, but my love for you is unchanging. Lean on me when others fall short. I am your rock and your fortress. The pressures you face may seem relentless, but they are refining you. Just as gold is purified in the fire, so are you being purified through the trials. It may feel unbearable at times, but know that I will not let you be tested beyond what you can bear. I am the one who strengthens you in weakness, lifting you up when you cannot stand on your own. The fire is not meant to destroy you, but to remove impurities and make you shine brighter. Be prepared for the unexpected. There are blessings hidden in places you have overlooked, answers where you have only seen questions. I work in ways that surpass human understanding, bringing clarity out of confusion and peace in the midst of chaos. Do not be afraid of surprises. They often bring the greatest rewards. Your heart has longed for things that have yet to manifest, and that is not by accident. Desire is not always a sign of impatience. Sometimes it is an indication of what I have placed within you to pursue. Yet timing is everything. You may not receive all that you want immediately, but that does not mean you are being denied. You are being positioned, shaped, and prepared for what is to come. Wait with expectation, for I am never late. Be mindful of your words, for they hold the power to create or destroy. Speak life over your circumstances, even when it seems impossible. What you declare with faith, aligned with my word, will come to pass in due season. Speak blessings not only for yourself, but for others. Let your words be a fountain of encouragement, for in blessing others, you also receive. You may have noticed seasons of pruning where things that once brought joy no longer do. This is part of my process. I remove the old to make room for the new. It may be uncomfortable, but it is necessary for growth. Do not cling to what was when I'm calling you to what will be. Let go with grace, trusting that what is ahead is better than what you leave behind. Forgive yourself for past mistakes. I do not hold them against you, and neither should you. My mercy is new every morning, offering you a fresh start each day. Learn from the past, but do not be shackled by it. Your mistakes are stepping stones, not stumbling blocks. They are lessons learned, not a life sentence. The path forward may be unclear, but clarity comes in motion. Take the first step, even if it's small, for it is in movement that you gain direction. I will light your path as you walk it, but you must be willing to move forward in faith. Do not let fear paralyze you. The unknown is not a void, but an opportunity for growth. You do not need to have all the answers, for I am the answer. Your identity is found in me, not in your achievements, failures, or the opinions of others. You are not what you do, but who you are becoming in me. Let go of the pressure to prove yourself, for you are already fully loved and accepted. Rest in that love, allowing it to shape your actions and decisions. The more you embrace who you are in me, the more you will walk in your true calling. Do not despise small beginnings, for great things often start in the smallest ways. Every giant oak began as a tiny acorn, and every grand vision starts with a single step. Be faithful in the little, for it is preparing you for much. Your dedication in the small tasks shows that you are ready for greater responsibilities. I know you long for answers, clarity, and direction. I am providing all these, but they may not come in the way you expect. Sometimes the answer is not a loud voice, but a gentle whisper. Do not let temporary discomfort overshadow the eternal rewards. Your dreams may seem distant, but distance is not denial. You are in a process, and process takes time. Just as seeds take time to grow into full harvests, so do the dreams I have planted within you. Water them with faith, nurture them with patience, and protect them with hope. They will grow in due time, bringing forth fruit that will bless you and those around you. You have a voice that is meant to be heard, not silenced by fear or intimidation. Your testimony carries power, for it is the story of redemption, transformation, and grace. Do not be afraid to share what I have done in your life. It will bring healing to others, for what I do in one, I can do in all. You are not bound by circumstances, for my power transcends them. What seems impossible with man is always possible with me. Let your faith rise above the limitations of the natural, for the supernatural is at work on your behalf. Miracles are not just for others, they are for you too. As you move forward, remember that I am not just leading you, I am walking beside you. I am the friend that sticks closer than a brother, the shepherd who leaves the 99 to find the one. You are not abandoned, overlooked, or forsaken. I am with you in every moment, in every breath, in every heartbeat. You are loved beyond measure, and nothing can separate you from that love. The steps you take now, no matter how small, are leading you toward greater heights. It may seem as if progress is slow, but each step is essential in the journey of growth. Do not despise slow progress, for it is often in the gradual unfolding that true transformation occurs. Every step forward, even if it feels insignificant, brings you closer to the fulfillment of your destiny. Each moment, each decision is part of the larger picture that I am painting for your life. Trust that every move forward is a step into the fullness of your purpose. You have wondered about the purpose of your pain and why certain struggles seem to persist longer than others. Know that pain is never without purpose. It is often through suffering that you gain a deeper understanding of who I am and who you are becoming. Pain humbles, shapes, and builds empathy. It teaches lessons that joy alone cannot. It is in the depths of your struggle that my strength becomes most evident. I do not delight in your suffering, but I do delight in your growth. I am the healer of your wounds, the mender of your broken heart, and the restorer of your joy. There will be moments of isolation, times when you feel as if you are walking this path alone. These moments are not to separate you from others, but to bring you closer to me. In solitude, you find intimacy with me that cannot be found in the noise. Do not fear the silence. It is where I often speak the loudest. Listen closely, for in those moments I am revealing secrets of my heart to you, showing you things that others may not yet understand. Let hope be your anchor, for hope is not merely wishful thinking, but a confident expectation of my promises coming to pass. Hope sustains you when nothing else does. It is the light that pierces through the darkness, guiding you when the way seems uncertain. Hold on to it, for hope never disappoints when it is rooted in me. The battles you face are not fought in vain. Each victory you achieve, no matter how small, is a testament to the resilience I have placed within you. You are not a victim of circumstances, but a victor over them. I have given you authority over fear, doubt, and anxiety. You are more than a conqueror, not because of your own strength, but because of the power that resides within you through me. Remember that I work in seasons. There is a season for sowing and a season for reaping, a time for planting and a time for harvesting. Do not expect immediate results from seeds just planted. Some dreams, ideas, and desires require time to grow and develop. Trust that what you have sown will bear fruit in its appointed season. Keep watering it with faith, nurturing it with patience, and shielding it with prayer. Let your spirit be filled with peace, a peace that transcends understanding. It is not a peace derived from perfect circumstances, but a peace that remains steady in the midst of chaos. This peace is my gift to you, a sign of my presence with you, regardless of what the world around you looks like. You can rest in this peace, knowing that I am sovereign over every detail of your life. Do not fear change, for change is necessary for growth. Just as a caterpillar must undergo transformation to become a butterfly, so must you embrace the process of change. It may be uncomfortable, but it is essential. The discomfort is temporary, but the transformation is lasting. Trust that I am guiding you through every phase, leading you closer to your ultimate purpose. You may be tempted to compare your journey with others, but remember that each person's path is unique. I have a specific plan for you, one that is not identical to anyone else's. Focus on your own walk, where comparison only breeds discontent. Your story is being written by the Creator of the universe, and it is beautiful in its own way. Celebrate the victories of others, but do not let them overshadow your own progress. Your heart is being molded not to become hardened by life's challenges, but to become compassionate and full of love. Each act of kindness you extend, each moment of grace you offer, is a reflection of my love working through you. Do not underestimate the power of a loving heart. It is one of the most powerful weapons you possess. It can break barriers, heal wounds, and change lives. Your faith is not meant to be hidden, but to shine as a light for others. The world needs what you carry, the unique combination of gifts, wisdom, and love that you possess. Let your light shine, not for your own glory, but for mine. You were created to be a beacon of hope, a symbol of what redemption looks like. Do not be afraid to share your story, for it is one of grace, mercy, and transformation. There will be seasons when you feel strong, ready to take on the world, and there will be seasons when you feel weak, barely able to stand. In both, I am there, sustaining you. My power is made perfect in your weakness, not your strength. When you are weak, I am strong. Do not be ashamed of your vulnerability. It is in those moments that my glory is most evident. Do not let doubt take root in your heart. Doubt is the enemy of faith. and it seeks to undermine what I have spoken over your life. Stand firm in what you believe, for the promises I have made to you are sure. They may not come in the way you expect, but they will come in the way that is best. Trust the timing, trust the process, and trust the promise. There is a joy that awaits you, one that is not dependent on circumstances. It is a joy rooted in my love for you, a joy that no one can take away. Let this joy be your strength as you face each day, knowing that you are deeply loved and divinely guided. The world may try to steal your joy, but it cannot touch the source of it, for the source is me. As you continue to walk this path, remember that it is not about the destination but the journey. Every moment, every lesson, every challenge is part of the refining process that makes you more like me. You are being transformed from glory to glory, becoming the person you were created to be. Do not rush the process. It is in the process that you discover the depth of my love and the strength of your faith. When you reach the end of this journey, you will look back and see that every tear, every struggle, and every triumph was worth it. You will see how I used every part of your story for your good and my glory. You will realize that the waiting was not wasted, the pain was not pointless, and the journey was not in vain. You will see that you were never alone, not for a single moment. My beloved child, let your heart be filled with hope, for the best is yet to come. You are loved beyond measure, cherished beyond words, and destined for greatness. Keep your eyes on me, for I am the author and finisher of your faith. Walk boldly, live fearlessly, and love deeply, for you are mine and I am yours, now and forevermore. As we come to the end of this message, remember this, my beloved child. You are on a journey of transformation. It is filled with hope and promise. Every moment of doubt and every tear you've shed has brought you closer to the incredible future I have planned for you. But don't stop here. The journey continues, and there's so much more to explore together. If this message has touched your heart, and if you feel the stirrings of hope and purpose within you, I invite you to take action. Subscribe to our channel and turn on the notification bell so you never miss a moment of encouragement and inspiration. Each new video is another opportunity for growth. It's another reminder of your worth and another step towards the destiny that awaits you. Join our community of believers who are committed to walking this path together. Share this video with friends who may need to hear these words of hope. Let them know they are not alone in their struggles. And leave a comment below, sharing how this message resonates with you. What steps are you ready to take toward your new beginning? Your story is a light that can inspire others. So let's walk this journey together. I am here with you, guiding you every step of the way. Embrace your second chance and let it propel you into the fullness of life I have designed just for you. Until next time, stay blessed, keep believing, and remember, your best days are still ahead. Amen.